What's up? What's up? What's up? Morning, everyone. How's it going? Game starting at 9:05 South African time. So in the next 4 minutes, it's already getting ready. It's already getting built up. How's it, Ryan? How's it, Novam? How's it, Caleb? How's it, Casey? Sam? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone here. What's up, guys? Hope we are doing well and ready for this one. Should be a goodie. Good, 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 good. Good morning, ladies and gents. But the Blues versus the Highlanders should be a good game. Should be a cracker. Something to look forward to for all of us. Some good players in there. I'm excited to see Soto too. He was brilliant. Black was brilliant. Rico Ioane, 13. You got Bowden Barrett. I mean, there's some great teams in the Blues. We look at the Highlanders. Aaron Smith, your very good leader. Dixon's your captain. Hunt is also a solid player, but I'm very curious to see how these guys go about. Plum Duff, I am all good. How are you, my bud? I am strong. I'm fit. I'm ready for this. This is going to be good. Should be a cracking game. It's going to start in 3 minutes, Caleb. It's going to start in 3 minutes. How's everyone doing? Let me know where you're watching from. South Africa, England, Australia, New Zealand. Obviously, most will probably be visiting in from. Bowden Barrett versus Scott Grady. This should be a cracker. Wonder if we'll see 2 cents in the crowd. Yeah, well, I looked out for him last week, no luck. But maybe we'll see him today. Maybe we'll see him today. Looks like there was a bit of rain over there earlier. 12 degrees, 13-kilometer winds. It's going to be a little bit chilly over there in New Zealand. Highlanders playing in almost like a greenish kit. It's going to be a cracker. They got the Crusaders next to Highlanders, which is not going to be easy, as we all know. So that's a big one for them. Aaron Smith looking solid. It's going to be a good game, this, I think, because you've got two great teams, two unpredictable. You can't really decide who's going to win. You go with the Blues in favour of what we've seen. But we've seen one performance from the Highlanders, so it's a bit iffy at the moment. We're not quite sure. When I say iffy, I mean in a good way. Not quite sure what is going to happen and how it's going to be laid out in this one. So I think it's going to be a solid game. Should be very interesting to witness for us as fans of the game. I'm very curious to see the Highlanders. Crowd doesn't look as big as the first week. Yeah, 2 cents even said that in his stream. He wasn't expecting it to be as packed due to, I mean, there was a lot of hype in that first game, but it's still a lot of people sold. And let's not forget, this is a massive stadium too. So I think, and also the weather, it's cold. It looked like it was raining earlier. I mean, I know New Zealand fans are diehard and they're watching the rain, unlike some South African fans. But yeah, that also is a considerable factor. I think the weather was pretty solid in the first game, if I'm not mistaken. There, Novam says that the rain that doesn't probably help. So it should be a good one. Blues are out, looking solid. Ricky won it with his blonde hair. Some cracking players in this team. Should be good. Who are we going for? Who are you guys predicting? Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? Could we see a draw? Could we see golden point? What's your thoughts over there in the chat? Moment of silence for Constable Matthew Hunt, killed in the line of duty. Hectic. Moment of silence. All good, Matthew. Hope you're doing well, bud. But if you read the title, you would see I can't show the game live. Copyright. It's commentary. It's live stream commentary, and it's in brackets, not showing the game. They have a moment of silence, but yet a helicopter flies over. Or maybe it was towards the end. So Tivoli or Tavli, I can't show the game, but copyright strikes could take the channel down. It says it in the title, not showing game. Right, let's get cracking to some good old footies. Paul Williams is the ref today, with Brendan Pickerel as your sideline, with Ben O'Keefe, and Mike Fraser is our TNO. Close to 30,000, they say, is at this game, so it should be interesting. Matthew, I'm doing all good. Sorry, I was doing the moment of silence there. All good, bud. Hope you're doing well. Caleb says he thinks the Blues are going to win. Fair enough. Don't forget to hit that like button, chat. Yep, Brian said it. Let's go. No, we don't. We're doing a game stream for the Chiefs versus Cruisers good tomorrow. Yeah, it is a little early for us SA Boykies, and I do have something on tonight, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a rude awakening to start the stream then, but I will definitely watch it. But also 2 cents is back then tomorrow, and I'll let him take that one. I'll take the ones where he's at the games, and then he can take the other ones. So we're sharing our legendary audience well. And also, it's not a fight to see who can be on one stream. Let's rather keep to one, and then he's got tomorrow's, I've got tonight's. Works out actually quite nicely, which is quite cool. How's it, Jordan, McCarthy, Johnny Blaze? All good. How are you doing, buddy? All good, man. The game has started. 30 seconds in. 0-0. Blues had the ball. They're looking strong. Oh, shit. Nearly lost the ball. They did lose the ball. Highlanders lost it. Scrum for the Blues. 45 seconds in. Good start. Looks like they're trying to play a bit of running rugby over there in New Zealand, which is great to see.
So the Highlanders wearing the dark blue, the Blues and the light blue.
It's very interesting that, I don't know if you heard the commentator, the Highlanders are in the dark blue and the Blues are in white. I mean, you'd think it would be the other way around, but I suppose the Highlanders' backup kit is this color and not, because they obviously play blue in both, so it's interesting. Johnny says, wet afternoon in Auckland today. Heck, even had tornadoes. Is that a fact? I heard it's a bit damp over there in Auckland, so could be a slippery game. But hopefully it's not as messy as what we saw last week. It will be nice if we can get a good, solid running rugby game in. But Barrett on the screen there should be interesting to see how he can do. Just remember, to all of you guys watching, I am probably a minute behind you guys, so just on alert. It's like we're going for the scrum now, so I'm probably 2 minutes behind you guys watching on live cable or DSTV or whatever it is. I am on the app. Right, the Blues on the attack. Okay, so the Blues are the team in white. I was saying it was the other way around. Good force at the start there from the Blues. Oh, great right pass there. It's going to be a good game, this. I think it's going to be a good game. Shelley's off something up. Great kick from the Blues to try and get it to the corner, closer to the try line. That is smart, ladies and gents. That is smart.
Great form at the moment. They're patient with their ball carry. They just spotted a nice gap there.
Let's go. Okay. Highlanders scrum. Sorry, line out. Just past the 5 meter line. They've won it. They're probably going to kick it away, which they did. Solid kick from the Highlanders. Actually, a good kick. Middle of the 10 to the halfway line. So solid stuff there from the Highlanders. I actually thought he kicked it too high. That wasn't going to go all the way, but it actually did. So line out time for the Blues. What are they going to do? One. They're going to run it. Trying to go with the game plan. Pass it out wide. Oh, good little run there. Blonde highlights galore. You could say that again, Johnny. You can really say that again. Even old Rico Ioane. Oh, beautiful from Enquiries. Trying to find the gap. He got a slight movement. He did a kick through, trying to do a grub under. Oh, good kick. Right on the 5 meter line for a line out, but it's obviously for the Highlanders. But the Blues are looking alert. They're looking sharp. They're looking like they're yet to stay and play some sport, which is good to see. Quick throw from the Highlanders. One from the Highlanders. But the Blues are trying to defend hard in order to try and steal the ball, but they haven't. Aaron Smith passes it out. And Hunt, solid-ish kick. Oh, okay, not a solid kick. I take that back. Just inside the 22. So this is an opportunity for the Blues to maybe capitalize and get a try.
Given a little bit more time, the referees, it's been one of those hot button topics, hasn't it? How much time the ball carrier gets to be able to lay it
So
back.
I'm curious to see what the penalties are going to be like today. It's going to be very interesting to see how that goes about. Right, here we go. Blues on the opportunity. We may have to call the Blues the Whites to keep things simple. I agree with you, Matthew. I'm already getting confused because I see the Highlanders and I've already called the Highlanders the Blues. So the white team is the Blues. But for those watching, they'll know. Going for a good run. Kiri Ioane trying to get through the gap. Solid defense from the short of the 5 meter line. Blues trying to go in. Oh, wait. Track them. Blues. 6 minutes in, the Blues have just scored a try. Jeepers creepers. Great try. Great drive through. I thought they was flipping it out, but they got through and got the try. One try. Caleb Clark gets his try. Phenomenal stuff. Solid movement from the big players there. Chip off the old blocks, says Matthew. Can you write the scoreboard? I don't have a scoreboard, sorry, bud. But I'll keep you updated as far as we go along. Keenan, where's Heinrich? I don't know. I think he could be working, yeah? He still works on the weekend sometimes. So he might be on call. Caleb Clark, oops. I also, hey Johnny, you're not wrong. I thought it was Rico too at one stage. Because it almost looked like him the way he was following behind. But, yeah, it's good stuff. Mr. Black is going for the kick. 9 successful kicks this season, 10 attempts. It's flipping good stats for Old Black. I know it's still early in the tournament, but it's still pretty solid from him. Right, here we go. He gets it straight through the middle. Very low kick, but straight through the middle. The score is 7-0 to the Blues. Clark scoring in the 6 minutes. We've got a game on. The Blues are looking strong. The Blues are looking like they're yet to stay and yet to play. It's going to be an interesting one. This Highlanders really need to catch up and wake up. No time for jokes today, Ryan. It's all rugby today, but Blues have got the ball in the 22 trying to run it. I love this. It's running rugby. It's not kicking. It's not. Okay, they go kick it as I say that. But it was a good kick. A good catch from Gregory in the fullback of the Highlanders. Solid stuff. Oh, wait, he's here. Okay, but he is working. Thought so. How's it, Heinrich? Welcome. All good, my friend. All good. I thought you were working. I had a feeling you were working. But welcome. Thanks for popping in there. I do appreciate it. First in the game. So there's points opportunity for the Highlanders. Scored 7-0, 8.5 minutes in. Clark is looking good for the All Blacks this year. Definitely. So is All Black. I think he's looking solid too for the All Blacks. But yeah. Okay, so the Highlanders have got the penalty and they look like they're going for the line-out. No points. I thought they would go for the points, but maybe we're going to see a lucky try-scoring game, which I think would be freaking awesome. Heinrich's to the toilet and watching lazy. So it's late night dinner. I like that one. See, Johnny Blaze is helping you there, Heinrich, to think of an excuse. Update score via WhatsApp. Sure thing, bud. WhatsApp and me and streaming aren't the best of friends, but I will give it a try. Cherries on the fringe, I agree, man. Okay, Highlanders have got a good drive going. Past the 22-meter line, trying to get it movement through, but the defense is aggressive and strong from the Blues. Really solid stuff here. They're really going at it fast. They're watching that offside line, but they're getting it strongly. The Blues in defense. But the Highlanders are moving forward. Come on. I want to try it just so they can make it exciting. 7-0 is the score. Highlanders are on the 5-meter line and could maybe do something there. Getting it wide. They're passing it forward. Now. Oh, jeepers. Good footwork there from the Blues. From the Highlanders. Sorry, they're in blue, so it's confusing me. From the Highlanders. They are on the fringe of that try line. Eric Smith trying to get it out. Gilbert gave the try. He moved it forward, which was pretty good. Right, now they're trying to move it. Come on. Make it happen, boys. Oh, just short. Highlanders got a try. Jeepers, Caleb, you spoiled that one for me, but there we go. Highlanders have just scored. The skipper's got it. Dixon scores. The score is 7-5. 11 minutes in for this one. Great try. Great solid try from the Highlanders. They look good. They capitalize on the opportunity, capitalize on the penalty, which is good to see. And they saw that one. We've got a game on our hands. Just when I thought the Highlanders or the Blues were looking a bit strong and ahead of them, Highlanders come back and score a try. There should be a kick over. It is a kick over. 7-7. 11.5 minutes in to the first half. Got a game in our hand. Johnny Blaze, you legend. Thank you, baby. Let's go, Highlanders. So far, so good for them. It's a good comeback. This is good motivation for this team. Thanks for that donation too, by the way. Stanley Robertson. How's it all? Great response, Islanders. Game on. Stanley, you are right. We've got a good one on this tonight. This morning, South Africa. Tonight for you guys. How are they going to return? Bowden Barrett does a quick little clever kick. Blues win it. Right. Let's see. Trying to get it out wide. Come on. Go the Whites, aka Blues. I like this Highlanders kick, but it is very close to the Blues. Almost like the Blues old kick. Barrett doing a very good kicking game. He's getting it right. Oh, beautiful hands. Beautiful hands from the Blues. They see a gap. halfway towards the 22-meter line. That was forward. Maybe flat, but that looked forward to me. Advantage to the Blues. Offsides. So they have the ball in hand. Barrett doing another chip, but it didn't work this time. But they're going back for the penalty. What could happen here? Ash Dixon is really playing above his weight now, isn't he? Yeah, you can say that again. A try would have given him a good boost in confidence in his team as leader. So it's good stuff for them. 7-7 to score, 30 minutes, 30 and a half minutes in. We've got a good game on our hands. Barrett's doing a lot of kicking in the game. But clever kicking, tactical kicking. One's worked, two has worked, 2 out of 1, which is good. So he's definitely following a certain strategy in this one. So it's definitely playing out to be an interesting one.
So much talent around him, so much attacking class. He just brings that calmness about it too. TJ does everything right, doesn't he? So Black struck the first one nicely.
Okay, so Black's going for the kick, and it is over. 10-7 to the Blues. Penalty converted. Black's got a very low way of kicking. Normally you see these guys kick high. It's very low. It dips low. It goes through. So the Blues are back in the lead. Definitely got a game in our hands. Penalties. Could be a lot of kicking. I'll be curious to see the what did I have for breakfast? I haven't eaten yet, man. I'm going to eat after this. I haven't eaten yet. Right, let's go. Let's go. Up and under from the Highlanders, straight down the throat of the Blues. See what they can do there. Good defense from the Highlanders. They seem to be waking up. That try gave them a good boost that they needed. Right, here we go. Box kick from the Blues, not too successful. Oh, great low kick from the Highlanders, but unfortunately straight down the throat of Bowden Barrett. He returns it down the throat of the Crusaders. And now the Highlanders, And now the Highlanders take a solid kick out. Great kick into touch, but they take it quickly. So Liam's going. Oh, it goes through. If he didn't catch his shirt, he would have been through. And the Blues are moving quickly. They're trying to find opportunity, finding a gap, going a good run, just on the 22-meter line. Still got the ball, passing it out wide quickly. Great running rugby. Barrett looked a little lost there, but he held his own. Moving forward. They're trying to get through. Hands on the ball. Great steal from the Highlanders. Great steal there. That was freaking solid. If he didn't do that, the Blues probably would have scored. So phenomenal stuff. Caught Rico Iwani there properly. So now penalty, and they're going for the line out to the Highlanders. The score is 10-7, 6, almost 17 minutes in, let's say. So it's going to be brilliant. The two number 8s clash is huge. You can say that again. They are freaking bloody solid boykies. Great movement there from the Blues. Good defense from Hunt over there. Last week that was a penalty. Go figure. Fair enough. Right, let's go. Ghana has got the ball that just passed the halfway line. Ooh, almost a knock on, but they still got it. Rob Thompson should have passed that ball. But they still got it. A few confusion there. Quick hands here in this game. Quick hands. Oh, good kick in. Capitalized. Jeez, it was this close to the try. They did a phenomenal kick around that bounced on the line-up line, curved in into the try line, and then the Blues seemed to have get it. It's a bloody good kick. Phenomenal from the Highlanders. They brought that back. So technically that's a 5-meter scrum to the Highlanders. Rico, his bro, Paddy T, etc. have inspired me to dye my hair. Now let's hope my wife allows me to do it. Go on. Follow me on social media and send me a photo. I'm curious to see that. Nice soccer skills. Bloody good soccer skills there, Stanley. That was actually really good. That was quite exciting. And the way the ball curved in there was brilliant. Thanks, Ryan. 850 away now, bud. We're almost at 800 away from 20,000 subs. Hit that like button, ladies and gents. Thanks for joining this stream. We've got 16 likes. Let's see if we can get it to 20 by half time. It's been a good game. It's been a good game. 10-7 to the Blues. Highlanders, however, have the scrum, I think. Or is it the Blues got the ball? But they're right on the 5-meter line. So a good opportunity for these guys to do something big over here. So these new 6 rules being trialed in lower tier matches will have there's a goal mouth dropout and things. Could indeed. Could indeed. Okay, scrum to the Highlanders on the 5-meter line. Smith gets it up fast. Good little run. Solid flat pass. A good red. Okay, the Highlanders are on it. I'm not looking at the comment section now because I want to see this try happen if it does. Advantage to the Highlanders, offsides. There should be points, whether it's poles or tries. Smith trying to get it deep out and trying to pass it through. He does. Thompson getting a little bit caught up in the defense there. I think he went the wrong way. Going into the 6th phase of this movement. Smith gets it out. Come on, pass it out wide. Who's trying to find the gaps? There's not enough guys on the right side there. Smith trying to get it out. Passing it out wide. Not a good pass. Blues steal it. The Blues steal it, but they go back for the penalty. Very good. Yes, this is like a rugby game. Very to and far. You can't seem to pick who the hell is going to win. G'day, G-Man from New Zealand. Hope you're well. How's it, Jared Rollins? All good. Hope you're all well too, my friend. Welcome to the stream. It's a good game we're watching here. 10-7 to the Blues. 21 minutes in, you could say. We've got a little injury break here. Highlanders down. But the boys are panting. It's a lot of running rugby. Highlanders almost scored, but unfortunately they lost the ball. But it was still a penalty advantage to the Highlanders, so they will go back for something that I can't see what they've decided yet. So it's interesting. I love both codes and not a fan of these new rules. Keep the code separate. So I'm with you there. I think changing the rules a bit isn't always the best thing in the sport. It confuses the players. How's it, Paulie B? Welcome, man. It confuses the guys, and that's why we're seeing penalties. But you know what? We've got to adapt to the restrictions of this pandemic, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Okay, we got an injury here. And he's out for the game. Hope he's okay too. What time is it over there, G-Man? It is 9:30 in the morning as the game started. Game started 29 minutes ago. It's a good point about confusion. Yeah, because the guys have been used to playing a certain way for the past how many years, and now all of a sudden they're thrown into this. So it's like almost being thrown into a new job, and now you in the deep end. How are you going to learn? You're going to make mistakes here and there. Hence why we're seeing the penalties going up and down. So it's going to take a while for these boys to do it, but overall the rugby's still been good, and I haven't felt that the rules have affected the game. Used to ref leagues and could always tell the Union boys playing in the off season. That's interesting. Good to have a referee. What's the score? It is 10-7. 21 minutes in, but the Highlanders are going for points. So we could see it being 10-10 in the next few seconds. I will let you know right now. It is 10-10. Successful kick from the Highlanders. We've got a game on our hands. Please, could we see the first draw of the tournament to go to that golden point? Michael Hunt gets that 21-minute penalty kick. It's good. We get tornadoes here in Auckland today. Jeepers, someone said that earlier. Game still went ahead though. Obviously settled. That's insane. I hope it hasn't done too much damage over there in Auckland. But I'm glad you had settled. It's still been a good crowd considering. There we go. So those wondering why the crowd might be smaller than the previous tornado, I think a lot of people would have not been keen on going. Right, the Blues are back on the attack. 22 minutes in, we're 10-10. Good movement from the Blues. They're trying to get the second win. Did a grubber kick, but it was good. It was actually very good. Try time, Blues. What the fuck just happened? They literally got the ball, the grubber kick I was going to chirp for, and then all of a sudden he tries to kick it out. Broken or defended down, and then Dalton gets the try. Make that 15-10 to the Blues. Absolutely incredible. What the hell? It's a 2-2 charge down, as Johnny Blaze just said. They took too long. Hunt took too long with that. Hunt took way too long. Silly error. Good follow up from Dalton to score that try. Ash, so Tutu's he's gonna be a force. This guy, he is gonna be a force. That highlighted hair is sticking out all over, and he's playing some solid rugby. Right, we 23 minutes in, 15-10, 3 tries already. I mean, crikey Moses. He does everything. I agree with you there. Okay, Black going. Can he convert this to make it 17-10 in this New Zealand Super Rugby encounter? Right, let's go. And the kick is over, straight through the middle of the sticks. This guy is a freaking good kicker. He's bloody good. Pressure's on Richard Mwanga and Bowden Barrett. Black is definitely letting the world know who he is. Epic stuff. 17-10 to the Blues. It is going to be crikey. That's one of my lines. I always use it. Cracking stuff. Okay, can the Highlanders fight back and get this intense movement here? Oh, they've lost the ball. Back to the Blues. Oh, lost it back. Knock on from Blues. Ball back into the Highlanders' hands. Can they capitalize? What's the crowd look like? Is it a packed stadium? It's looking pretty solid. It's a lot less than what we saw in the first game in Auckland, but there's been tornadoes apparently, the rain. So I don't think a lot of people, but it's still, they said 30,000 tickets sold. So it's still pretty looking good over there, Big Kiri. It's looking very good. So that lock in the All Blacks, not a bolt, an absolute must in the AB's international circuit. I agree with you. I think he's freaking solid. Freaking solid, not solid. He's bloody good. Aotearoa Black, All Blacks bolt as well. Yep. The pressure's on. The depth New Zealand has is outstanding. I am extremely jealous as a South African fan watching the depth within an All Black squad and New Zealand rugby in general. I mean, if someone's injured, you got to back up. Tana Umaga, the water boy again. Or obviously your touchline coach too. Defense coach, Mr. Tana Umaga, talking on Sky. Aucklanders were afraid of the wind and the vehicles take off roading. Tornado lull, a stiff breeze, that's what it's called down south. Fair enough. It's a 5G, bro. G. What?
They're still going to go away.
The
So, you know,
5G,
it's going to be
bro.
a complicated
5G.
game there.
What's
But
5G? I'm missing that.
yeah,
Oh, I'm having
I think is the word.
problems with
So we're gonna
Sky
get better.
Satellite in New
Thanks
Zealand.
very much,
Oh, what a
Gareth.
pity.
No worries.
For once,
So,
my
look,
internet sort of behaving.
well, Teddy Black.
I shouldn't have said that because I probably just jinxed it.
Referee says it went straight down though.
Okay, the ball's with the Highlanders. I'm still in the blue side,
They could have got all
but Aaron Smith does a box kick and he's now got it.
Now Smith puts one high. Coming forward and taking it.
Good catch from the Blues. They're right on the halfway line.
Who's been super impressive. He cut an emotional figure before the game, but he's doing everything right. Now Gregory. His high kick goes down to
17-10
He's fielded beautifully in a bit of space now.
to the Blues. Make that change. So Tutu's going. Can he go all the way? Oh, Rico Ioane. Sorry, it's the blonde hair. Confused me. Boys and girls, the Blues are back. The Blues are here to stay. Rico Ioane, great run. I thought it was a Tutu for a second there, but great run, solid try. The Blues are in 22-10 to the Blues in this game. Brilliant gap there. Clark made that try. He agreed. Clark is phenomenal. That break was brilliant. We wanted getting there on the back line. I mean, the way he just went through the players is just remarkable. And then finding Rico Ioane to get that point. Yeah, great stuff. What a try. Does this mean the Blues are going to walk now? Or can the Highlanders come back? We've seen them come back on a few occasions. But, ladies and gents, the Blues are looking solid. Blues are indeed looking solid. From the body of He's a keeper for a long one. You can say that again. Okay, Black, 3 out of 3 tonight. He's got a 38 distance meter kick. Can he do this? I mean, he's been on kicking form this whole season so far. So, right. 22-10 is the score. Can he make it 24? The kick is. Oh, he's missed it. First miss of the night. It's gone to the right, so the score stays 22-10 to the Auckland Blues. Cracking stuff. Got a good game on our hands. Key-man, did you hear about the potential cross-code match between the All Blacks and Australia Rugby League? I did, Jared. I watched 2 Cents video on that, but apparently it's not official. There was good positive talk, but then I heard it's not. Maybe not happening in the end of it. That's why I didn't do a video on it, because I thought it might not happen. But I did, yeah. It would be an interesting contest, league versus union. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Rico loves the crowd, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. He's always in the crowd. Okay, error there from the Blues. Can the Highlanders capitalize? They've been talking about for bloody years. Will they do it though? Okay, scrum to the Highlanders on the 22-minute line. Can the Highlanders get a point? We've got 10 minutes left of this first half. What is going to happen? Highlanders trying. They're trying to get past. They're trying to get. Oh, great pass from Aaron Smith. They went backwards, although now they're moving forward. Thompson trying to get in. Aaron getting the ball out. They're probably between. Oh, knock on the Highlanders. That's going to cost you, boys. Great defense from the Blues. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, hit that like button, ladies and gents. Let's see if we can get to 30 by half time. Don't know if we can. I'll be happy with 25. But welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me today. It's been a cracking game. The Blues 22 points. And oh, they're playing Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi, my favorite music. 22-10 is the score. 47 tackles made for the Blues, 36 for the Highlanders. Um, Interesting stuff. Missed tackles 4 to the Blues, 8 to the Highlanders. So interesting stuff there. Blues definitely looking like the better team. Looking good. Hey, they're 26 likes, ladies and gents. That's bloody good. Thank you for that. Buddy Barrett kicks it out. You're welcome, Johnny. You can thank Sky Sports for that. That helped me there. Buddy Barrett. 3 matches for the Blues, obviously 128 in his career. Kangaroos versus ABs. What rules would they play? Neutral and open for their highlight comeback. I do not know, to be honest with you, Stanley. I haven't watched much rugby league because they don't show it here in South Africa. So probably not the best bet to ask, but I would be definitely keen to watch that type of game just to get a feel for what league's like. It's definitely got a solid audience and people seem to enjoy it. But yeah, I'm not too afraid with how league works. Islanders moving forward. They lock, they keep knocking the ball on. The Highlanders are making too many schoolboy errors, and that's going to cost them today. 22-10 is the score, 33 minutes in. It's an interesting game. Sky Spirit are horrible. I still had to play Sky Ball over lockdown. No sports on. We're the same. We got DSTV, okay, or to be fair, it's all a whole on package. But we were also playing during lockdown. I mean, no sport, watching highlights. It's tough, man. I end up watching more YouTube highlights in sport than I do on Super Sport. Does SA play rugby league? I don't think so. I haven't heard much about it. I've heard they've tried it, but it's not big in South Africa. Um, I've never seen it on our Super Sport channels and all that stuff. 31 likes, you all are legends. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So it's been interesting, but I would like it to be introduced. You can't show the video, Queen. If you read the title, it clearly says not shown. Not allowed to. It's copyright strikes. If you had to scrummage against the Southern Hemisphere props, who would be stronger, Aussie or Kiwi? Probably the Kiwis, eh? Just with the experience. I'd shut myself to scrum against the New Zealanders. Those acts are solid. Been around for a long time. Scrubs and leagues are weird. I wouldn't. I'm actually going to do some research on league and try and familiarize myself. Error there from the Blues. They tried to do a kick through and knocked it on. But they're going back for the first knock on from the Highlanders. A lot of handling errors from the Highlanders tonight. And this morning in South Africa, which could cost them this game. It used to be an SA Rhino side. Oh, there we go. You know more than me. I'll look that up actually.
The skill of the man off the back of the scrum. What that does is just bring that Icky up, thinking that they're going to run it. But you've got someone with the skill execution of the back. That's the 3D poses.
Oh, it's been a barrage for Scott Barrett. Scott Gregory, excuse me.
Scott Barrett, wrong team, yeah.
Kicks are going to come from Glenn, from Barrett, from Satutu.
There's a lot of Blues guys that are getting checked out by the medics, which isn't a good thing. But hopefully they recover fast. The Blues definitely need a pep talk. And the Blues, sorry, I'm seeing blue and I'm talking blue. The Highlanders need a pep talk. Because they're just making too many handling errors, which isn't good. 34 minutes in, we're having a quick injury break, drinks break. So yeah. South Africans are ranked 36 in rugby league. If we're in rugby league, why do they not advertise this more? I honestly have no cooking clue. I've heard of SA Rhinos. Since you said that, I have heard of them, but I do not know them from a bar. So I'll have a look into that. So thanks for that, Jared. My mother-in-law says that caught cues off to the fruit. Now after the animal, mate. The league scrum rule is basically the ball needs to go past the outside leg of the prop forward and then through the second row. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Shannon Frizzle could play against his bro Tyson, the old man, and Washington. Interesting stuff there. Okay, scrum down. Who's going to win it?
Some of these interpretations as well. It's probably reflected in the penalty count. TJ.
Okay, scrum down for the Blues. Can they make something on it? We've got 5.5 minutes left of the first half. Can we see something happen there? Ryder Barrett getting a good run. Be great for the Blues if they can get some points just to seal the deal a bit. 22-10 to the Blues at this stage. They do have the ball in hand. They are in attack, trying to move forward towards the 22-meter line. And they are moving forward. Trying to get past that invested side, but they brought back. Ball came out. Great catch, drop, although they've gone all the way back to the halfway line. Blues. Great pressure from the Highlanders. Now can advantage. The Blues trying to. Oh, they're all playing sloppy, man. Oh, they just knocked around. It's obviously very wet, that ball. Oh, and the fighting started. Rico Ioane in the middle of it. Just a bit of a housey father, mate. And so the general thing is for the tighter prop in the second row legs, put their feet out, and then the halfback just recycles the ball past them without the ball even entering the. That's interesting. Wasn't aware of that. Rico Ioane trying to have a little bit of a fight. We love smack talk. Definitely looks that way.
The chat continues. This time from distance.
Great little player. He's adapted well to centre position of Rico. 36 minutes in. 36 and a half. Got 3.5 minutes left of this half. The score is 22-10. Blues have the scrum pretty much just past the halfway line in their own half. They win the scrum and now they're trying to run it. They can't afford to get dirty. Shot, good ship. Good ship. Picked out. Line out for the Highlanders, but it's well within the Blues half. 3 minutes left. Can they put pressure on to try and do something to maybe get a try going into this game? Right, there we go.
Here for the Highlanders, 2.5 out from half time. Don't want to give the ball back to the Blues in this position.
Good win from the Highlanders. And I'm